Active learning is a teaching and learning approach in which students actively participate in the learning process rather than passively receiving information. Instead of only listening to lectures, learners engage in activities such as discussions, problem-solving, group work, questioning, debates, and hands-on tasks that require them to think critically and apply what they are learning. Active learning focuses on student involvement, collaboration, and reflection, helping learners develop a deeper understanding of the subject matter. It encourages independent thinking, improves retention of information, and builds important skills such as communication, teamwork, and critical thinking. Active learning is a method of teaching where students are directly involved in the learning process. Instead of just listening to the teacher in an active learning environment, students participate through discussions, asking and answering questions, solving problems, working in groups, doing practical activities, and reflecting on what they have learned. This approach shifts the focus from the teacher delivering information to students, actively engaging with the content. The main purpose of active learning is to help students understand concepts more deeply rather than memorizing facts. When learners think critically, share ideas, and apply knowledge in different situations, they are more likely to remember and truly understand the material. Active learning also helps develop important skills such as communication, teamwork, confidence, and problem solving. Overall, it makes learning more meaningful, interactive, and effective. Artificial intelligence, AI, supports active learning by making learning more interactive, personalized, and engaging for students. In an active learning environment, students are expected to participate, think critically, and apply their knowledge. AI helps by providing tools that encourage this kind of participation. For example, AI-powered platforms can give instant feedback on quizzes and assignments, allowing students to quickly understand their mistakes and improve. This immediate response keeps learners actively involved instead of waiting for feedback from the teacher. AI also supports active learning by personalizing lessons according to each student's needs. It can analyze a learner's strengths and weaknesses and adjust the difficulty level of tasks or recommend additional resources. This ensures that students remain challenged and motivated. Additionally, AI tools such as chatbots and virtual tutors can answer questions at any time, encouraging students to explore topics more deeply and independently. By promoting engagement, collaboration, and critical thinking, AI strengthens and enhances the effectiveness of active learning in modern classrooms. 3 classroom examples of active learning and how AI supports each one. AI-powered quizzes with instant feedback. In this example, students complete online quizzes using an AI-based learning platform. Instead of waiting for the teacher to mark their work, the system gives immediate feedback, explains correct answers, and shows where mistakes were made. How it supports active learning. Instant feedback encourages students to think about their answers and correct their understanding right away. It keeps them actively engaged in the learning process and helps them reflect on their mistakes. This improves understanding and memory retention because students are not just receiving information, they are interacting with it and improving in real time. AI virtual tutor or chatbot for questioning. Students use an AI chatbot or virtual tutor to ask questions about a lesson. If they do not understand a concept, they can request explanations, examples, or practice problems. The AI responds immediately and can adjust explanations based on the student's level. How it supports active learning. This encourages students to ask questions and explore ideas independently instead of staying silent. It promotes curiosity, critical thinking, and self-directed learning. Because students actively seek answers and clarification, they become more involved in their learning process. AI-assisted group projects. In group work, students collaborate on solving a problem or completing a project while using AI tools to research information, generate ideas, or analyze data, for example. They may use AI to brainstorm solutions or check the accuracy of their findings. How it supports active learning. Students are actively discussing, analyzing, and applying knowledge rather than just listening to a lecture. AI acts as a support tool that enhances collaboration and deeper thinking. It helps students evaluate information, compare ideas, and make informed decisions, which strengthens problem-solving and teamwork skills together. These examples show that AI does not replace the teacher. Instead, it enhances active learning by increasing engagement, encouraging participation, and supporting deeper understanding. In conclusion, active learning is an effective teaching approach that shifts students from being passive listeners to active participants in their education. It encourages learners to engage through discussion, problem solving, collaboration, and reflection. Unlike traditional methods that focus mainly on memorization, active learning promotes critical thinking, communication, and independence. The integration of artificial intelligence further strengthens this approach by providing instant feedback, personalized support, and interactive tools such as virtual tutors and AI-assisted activities.